too. Kobe and Mike is something completely, totally fucking different, bro. I promise.
Allen Iverson reflects on playing against Michael Jordan in the GOAT debate. What's YouTube? We got another banger video. So this is a podcast with Allen Iverson on the Knucklehead Podcast. So this video link will be down below in the description for y'all. If y'all want to watch the full podcast, it's an hour and 59 minutes long. But today on this channel, we're only watching Allen Iverson talk about the GOAT debate and how he played against Michael Jordan and how that felt because he played against both of them. So let's get right into this video. This is a great comparison video, actually. I feel like it's perfect. So let me go to it. Let's go. Let's get right into this video. Hope you're having a good day. I'm ready.
After you got a chance to bomb MJ and scoring, like for you, fuck everybody else. What did that feel like you? Cause it takes me like when I first made the league, you never could have told me I'm gonna play against Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a Scotty and Mike, Chicago Bulls. It don't get like I don't care where you go. That it don't really get much bigger than that for me.
And Chicago too.
Cause I'm homegrown. I watched every single thing. So it's like that right there. Like the first game when I played against Scotty and I scored on Scotty, bro, I called everybody I knew after that game. Like, how was that for you to go up against MJ and do your iconic shit and bomb and you got him. You fucked him up. Like for you.
And but still, I'm gonna tell you how bad he is. How great he is. He still almost blocked it.
Right.
He still almost blocked it. And I got him good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, I mean, in the aftermath of it, because I didn't know what I was, I knew that I was telling all my friends and my family that if I ever got a chance, if he ever guarded me, that I was going to try my move on the greatest player to ever play. So I knew I was going to do it. When he got on me, that's why I backed up.
Yeah.
I said, oh, there we go. I didn't get nervous. And I was, like you said, just young.
I like how AI said he gonna try his move on the greatest player to ever play. He already knew what his plan was. He told his family ahead of time, and it worked. So it's good for him.
Just confident. So my heart won't thumping or nothing like that. I won't. You know what I mean? I did it like I would do it any other time. You know, I done caught millions of people with it. You know what I mean? And I got him, but I've gotten people way worse than him. But it's him.
It's him.
You know what I mean? So that's the big deal. It was I don't know, man. That night I was like, damn, you know. But we had lost, so it was bittersweet.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to a Charlotte game when he was, you know, doing.
Yeah, I like how AI is also referring to Jordan as him. Like him and AI getting this crossover off when Jordan made his day more than any other player. He got this crossover on, so that definitely speaks to Jordan's greatness. Because AI was crossing people, and for him to act like this over just one crossover on somebody, yeah, Jordan was that guy.
This thing in Charlotte, and I went to the game. He took me up in the suite, or whatever, and you know, I remember just everybody. I had my homeboys with him, and I was just praising him. And my man pulled me aside. He was like, Chuck, man, stop that shit, man. Like, man, you a superstar too, man. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I just can't help it. I love this dude. I was like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, you don't love me because you wouldn't have crossed me up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, I'm telling you, like, I asked you that because, like, you remember when we was at Jordan camp, the first time we really got to play against Mike, like, we started going to Michael Jordan Santa Barbara camp when we was in high school. Like, at the high school superstars, kind of the top high school players, he would bring there. Then the college players would be counselors. So me and D got to go as high school and college players as counselors.
I ain't go to college.
I'm the college player, asshole.
Just letting you know.
And so, like, when I first got up there, like, I was, like you said, it was funny for me to not be nervous to play against him, but I was nervous to just be next to him or around him. But when we was on the court, I was like, I got to fucking do something against him. I got to do something.
Right.
Like, you remember how I used to go with Mike. If we wasn't on his team, I used to try and kill Mike. So when I scored on him and shit like that, I'd be like, I'm calling everybody.
That's an accomplishment, man.
What?
That's a I have arrived moment.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like,
he just compares scoring on Michael Jordan to I have arrived moment. Yo, that's funny.
Do you remember? Was y'all at the the All-Star game where they honored us with the top 75?
No.
No.
Okay. Just me being
This is great.
Just me being there, like this the greatest feeling that I had when I was there in the room. When you got the older legendary guys, they want to meet you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they want to meet you. And then you talking about, it's an honor and this, that, and the third to meet you, and they saying the same thing to you, man. I always wanted to meet you, and and that it was flattering. Yes, it was. To be in a room where you with the best, the cream of the crop, and they giving you your props. But I remember, man, and I'll never forget it.
All right, before he gets into this point, I'm gonna say this. That has to be a great feeling. Like the people you looked up to, your idols in that field of work you're in, and you always want to play like them. You grew up watching them. For AI to go up there, he probably had somebody like Wilt, Kareem, players like that telling him that they had to love this game. It's always just respect. It's a lot of respect amongst the top athletes. That's probably how it is though. Normally though, because like they all know the amount of work that each other put in, and it's just respect on the way they play the game too as well.
He showed up to the joint, and I just remember the reaction from everybody else. All the other 74, you know what I mean? All the other 74, and I remember the reaction from them. You know what I mean? Like I was looking at it like, yo, this man is the man for real, man. I hear all the comparisons and all that. You know what I mean? And I have to be biased. I have to be because he made.
You see, it was all the greats up there, and then like he said, and then there's Jordan. And then we're about to, hold on, AI's about to actually get into the GOAT debate soon, so y'all hang on tight.
Made me want to be me.
Yeah.
But then I get a chance to, when you want to debate about it, I get to talk about his accolades. I get to talk about what he's done. Like, and be confident in my feelings. You know what I mean? And, not to get into it, but I love LeBron as a basketball player, as everything that he did for basketball. I mean, the man he is off the basketball court.
Yeah.
All the things that he accomplished.
We all do. If you don't, you a hater.
You know what I mean? He's it. You know what I mean? And they always putting them together. Like, why it can't be like LeBron is on Mount Rushmore.
Facts.
That's enough.
That's
you know what I mean?
Like by saying that Mike is better than him.
Yeah,
People
it's not no disrespect because you're better than who I am and was as a basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like for me, just Kobe was just a certified maniac killer.
Yo, so he went from with LeBron, he brought up LeBron's like what he did outside the court, because it's facts. LeBron, what he done outside of basketball, you can respect it. He's had he made the I Promise school. He's done a bunch of donations. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen nothing in the press about LeBron that much either, really. So outside what LeBron has done outside the basketball court, respect for sure, and what he done on the court somewhat. Some people might not, some people do. AI brought this up, and like he said, people try to jump levels with Bron for sure. They just try to jump the levels, and they think it's an insult to compare Jordan to LeBron. I met people like that too, which is crazy, because Jordan is ahead of LeBron levels. And just like AI said, LeBron's better than AI, so that's not even a diss to him for where people put him at. It's just that people like to overrate Bron. That's just the truth about it. Overrate him. But let's get into Kobe.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about serial killer. You know what I mean? Like, just a certified, for me, just Kobe was just a certified maniac killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about serial killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, want to eat your heart.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video download. So
I mean, that's who he was every night. I'm taking everything personal every night. You know what I mean? And his work ethic and everything about him, man, like as a basketball player, he was just, I mean, he's the real, him and Mike are the real definitions of killer.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because this is something I say a lot. And since we here and we talking about this, like I say, it's no disrespect or slight to anybody.
No.
But when everybody be doing this whole GOAT, best ever, I feel like they be tripping when it come to Kobe. Because I feel like if we being honest, I don't know how you want to separate it or position it, but to me, in my opinion, Mike and Kobe, they up at the top in some other little separate room. And they still, like, all of the greatest and all of that is still amongst them, but they get to go sidebar over here and talk about something else that don't nobody else know. Do you agree with me on that? Do you agree with me on that?
Facts. I'm not gonna lie. So, when I watched that Kobe video making the GOAT case and I really looked into Kobe, I've been seeing some Kobe stuff recently. I don't know why Kobe's not in the GOAT debate, why Kobe is just excluded. Why are they, like, I know y'all was telling me that they jumped the gun on Kobe, like they put LeBron over Kobe during the 2012-13 or whatever, when they'll start comparing Jordan to LeBron, whenever Kobe started getting like worse with age. But man, like, Kobe has the 5 championships. He won a couple by himself. He's played in both eras too. That's the thing about Kobe. He's played in the 90s and he's played in the 2000s eras. So he's one of the players that got to play against both Bron and Jordan. Everybody talks about him as a killer. He's made a lot of clutch shots. He played great on defense too as well. He's a better defender than LeBron is. So I don't know where the Kobe dissing is coming from. I do need to look into more Kobe stuff, but I do believe Kobe is probably better than Bron, and LeBron's still my favorite player, guys. LeBron, some of y'all be looking at this. I feel like I be reading the comments and somebody said I'm a fake LeBron fan. It's not I'm a fake Bron fan, bro. I'm just realistic, bro. Like, I gotta like a player, but I'm not gonna be looking at facts and then just be ignorant to it. Like, that's stupid. I'm gonna be honest. Even if emotionally I like a player more, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be honest when I'm like on the mic, especially. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all how I truly feel about it. Even if I like a player more, you can't be biased. So I think Kobe is better than LeBron. And like, I'm not sure on that point completely, but I'm 50-50 with it. I gotta look more into it, but I don't know who's better. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't know who's better between Kobe and Bron, but I know Jordan's better than both of them.
On that, like, I'm just the way and I'm not talking about, like, everybody got their stats and everything, right? But we all know, as real hoopers that lined it up at the highest level when we went against them people, we know the difference of how people were revered and talked about and responded to when they show up and they are who they are. And in my opinion, I didn't play against all 3 of them. I done scored on all 3 of them. They done scored on me.
Yeah.
And them two, Kobe and Mike, is something completely, totally fucking different, bro. I promise. And everybody, like most people that I done had this conversation with, they all agree. If they didn't play the same thing, they didn't play against all 3, and they seen all 3, and they know Kobe and Mike was different.
And one thing I know, and one thing people gotta know, and one thing I don't respect when it come to people that get upset about the debate.
Yeah.
That's your opinion.
It's opinion.
I mean, man, you're a fan. I mean, if you're a fan of this person, man, and can't nobody tell you that anybody else is better than them, you stick with that. You hold that close and near to your heart. That's how you feel about that player, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with you saying LeBron is the best. It's nothing wrong with you saying Steph is the best that ever played. It's nothing wrong with you, that's your opinion. That's how you feel.
You gotta respect
there's not a right or wrong.
Yeah, you gotta respect.
If you that type of fan, you gotta respect it. People call me the GOAT.
Yeah, and you are to some people. You are one of the GOATs, though.
To some people,
Yeah.
people make an argument for me all the time and say, What if you was 6'6"?
It's curtains.
You know what I mean? Like
Problem.
people say that. I'm never gonna say nobody is better than Michael Jordan. I will never say that.
Bro, I thought he was gonna say I would never say nobody's better than me, but he said Jordan.
But people say all kinds of crazy things. Somebody told me before Michael Jackson couldn't sing. Like what? And then right then I was like, oh, okay, people tripping. I done heard it all now. You know what I mean? So now I'm prepared for what anybody say. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know people just say the craziest shit. You know, like a person actually told me Michael Jackson couldn't sing. Like, come on, man.
Chatting.
Come on, man.
Hey, I know I don't want to talk to you about, because I was at this game, this All-Star game. I can't, damn, what year was it when it was Mike's last game? Was that 02, 03?
Man, they robbed us.
Sean Marion, what happened?
No, they gave Kobe that foul at the end. Mike hit
fouled
the
him.
shot. Mike hit the
Kobe
shot.
came down and fucked up the game.
Yeah.
Kobe
he shot
was
them
not
free
on
throws.
that. I remember. I'll never forget that. I said, "Goddamn Kobe."
I watched this game on this channel. I remember that. This was a good All-Star game. I like this All-Star game.
Goddamn Kobe, you fucked up history, and it's just the way he would have wanted it too.
Cause that jump, man, he hit the jumper. Sean was right.
Sean was all over him,
Yeah.
boy. Tricks was all over him, man. MJ said cash,
Mm.
and then goddamn Kobe happened. But like that was one of the like all time, like, you know, y'all had the competitiveness in that game. I remember it was like you, Steph, a lot of y'all.
All right, so
Stop using ChatGPT.
from that podcast right there, what I've definitely got from that was AI has a lot of respect from Jordan for sure, for sure. 2, AI also says Jordan's the GOAT. Kobe is second for AI, and third is Bron for him. But I actually agree with that, and I agree with that because these players right here and many other players that we've watched on this channel, they all say like close to the same thing. Most of the NBA players that have played against LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe usually say the same things. They usually have Jordan ahead, and then Kobe and LeBron is more of a debate. But killer-wise instinct is always the same thing, and being feared, they always put Jordan and Kobe in their own little lane. But I understand what they say about have your own opinions. You should have your own opinions. But for me, when I look at NBA players that's played against these players, people that are at the top of their class, people at the top of this career are playing basketball, and they call Jordan the GOAT, I have to respect it because they know more than me. They know more than us. To be honest, they played against them. They put in the countless hours of time. They might not be as IQ'd. They might not have as much IQ as some players, as some people out there, like coaches, have a lot of basketball IQ. But when it comes to just looking at raw talent and then know who they played against and then knowing who's more of a threat on the court, the people that was on the court with them would know better than anybody else. And I still haven't found a video where somebody is saying LeBron was more of a killer than Jordan or Kobe. If y'all can find a video like that, y'all can let me know down below in the comment section. Or if y'all like videos like this in general where NBA players on the podcast. I know I've been getting some Vernon Maxwell podcast requests. I'll look into that too as well. I got y'all. But it's your boy Tori Sama. Hope you have a good day. I'm out.